If you're a new parent, you're probably spending a lot of time thinking about what to feed your little one. Do you want the best, the healthiest, the most nutritious options out there? The baby food aisle is packed with products that scream healthy, but are they all what they seem? Today, we're going to uncover the truth. We're counting down 5 so-called healthy foods that might actually be bad for your baby. This is information every parent needs to know, so let's get right into it. Coming in at number 5, fruit juice. Yes, even the 100% pure, no sugar added kind. It sounds healthy, right? It's made from fruit. But here's the problem. When you juice a fruit, you strip away most of the fiber. What's left is basically a concentrated dose of sugar. For a tiny baby tummy, this sugar rush can be a lot to handle. It can contribute to tooth decay, especially if they're sipping it from a bottle throughout the day. It can also lead to a preference for super sweet tastes, making it harder to introduce less sweet foods like vegetables later on. The American Academy of Pediatrics actually recommends no fruit juice at all for infants under 1 year old. So, what's the better alternative? Simple, whole, mashed, or pureed fruits? This way, your baby gets all the vitamins, minerals, and the beneficial fiber that helps with digestion and keeps them full. A mashed banana or some pureed pear is a much better choice than a cup of juice. Next up at number 4, we have rice cereal. This one might be a shocker because for generations, rice cereal has been the go-to first food for babies. It's fortified with iron, it's easy to digest, and it's bland. But recent research has raised some concerns, primarily about arsenic. Rice tends to absorb more arsenic from the soil and water than other grains. While the levels in baby cereal are regulated and generally low, many experts now suggest that it's better to offer a wide variety of grains instead of relying solely on rice. Constant exposure, even to low levels, isn't ideal. So, instead of just rice cereal, think about introducing other single-grain cereals. Oatmeal, barley, or multigrain cereals are fantastic options. They also offer different textures and flavors, which is great for your baby's developing palate. Variety is key to a balanced diet and helps minimize any potential risks from a single food source. All right, let's talk about number 3. Honey. This is a big one. Honey is a natural sweetener and has some amazing properties. But it's a definite no-go for babies under 12 months. The reason is a serious risk called infant botulism. Honey can contain spores of a bacteria called Clostridium botulinum. An adult's mature digestive system can handle these spores without any problem. But a baby's immune and digestive systems are still developing. In their little gut, these spores can grow and produce a toxin that causes infant botulism, a rare but very serious illness that can lead to muscle weakness and breathing difficulties. It doesn't matter if the honey is raw, pasteurized, or organic. The risk is still there. So please avoid giving your baby any honey, either on its own or mixed into foods or drinks until after their first birthday. It's just not worth the risk. Moving on to number 2, low-fat or fat-free yogurt. In the adult world, low-fat is often seen as the healthier choice. But for babies and toddlers, this is the opposite of what they need. Fat is absolutely crucial for their development. During the first 2 years of life, a baby's brain grows incredibly rapidly, and fat is a major component of brain tissue. It's a vital source of energy and helps their bodies absorb important fat-soluble vitamins like K, NK. When you choose low-fat or fat-free yogurt, you're robbing them of this essential nutrient. Plus, to make low-fat products taste better, manufacturers often add in extra sugars or artificial sweeteners, which you definitely want to avoid. So, when you're picking out yogurt for your baby, always go for the full-fat plain version. You can always add your own flavor by mixing in some mashed fruit, like berries or peaches. And finally, the number 1 healthy food that's actually bad for your baby is ready-made toddler meals and snack puffs. I know, they are incredibly convenient, and the packaging makes them look like the perfect, nutritious choice. But you need to become a label detective. Many of these prepackaged meals are loaded with sodium. A baby's kidneys aren't equipped to handle high amounts of salt, and it can set them up for a preference for salty foods later in life, and those innocent-looking puffs and teething biscuits. They often dissolve so quickly that they don't really help your baby learn to chew properly. They're mostly air and starch, offering very little nutritional value. They're basically baby junk food. A much better option is to offer small, soft pieces of what you're eating, as long as it's baby safe. Soft cooked vegetables, small bits of avocado, shredded chicken, or scrambled eggs are all fantastic for teaching chewing skills and providing real nutrition. It takes a little more effort, but it's so much better for their development. So there you have it, 5 foods you might want to rethink giving to your baby. It's not about being a perfect parent. It's about being an informed one. The best approach is always to focus on whole, simple, and unprocessed foods as much as possible. Cooking for your baby doesn't have to be complicated. Simple steaming, mashing, or pureeing is all it takes to create truly healthy meals. What are some of your go-to healthy baby foods? Share your ideas in the comments below. You might help out another parent. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tips on navigating parenthood. See you in the next one.